Now the digital shooters kit also comes with some sweet as little extras as well. What you get is these kind of much smaller lights. So if you're in a much tighter situation, maybe like inside a car, inside the boot of a car, inside a coffin, something like that, these little guys are fantastic. They're also, this one is a 16:9 shape, so imagine that on top of your camera. That'd be great if you're doing some nightclub shooting. It also comes with this very cute, tiny little kind of spotlight as well, and it is tiny but it's bright as anything, and it goes straight into the power. So I can just pull the plug out of this light here and I can stick it right into this little spot here, and now I've got a really portable little light. It's a little black box with two little leads at the end. It's amazing. This takes 8 AA batteries, and in the power we've now got our little moving light thing for absolutely anywhere, which would be great. Get it up nice and close into your eye. You can have, if you're wearing glasses or in your eyeball, you can have a really close-up shots, and it's so light and so portable. It's just like really, really good. And because it's got 2 bits, we can get the other light into it. And look, it doesn't even lose any power. Stick that in. And you've got 2 light sources going on, so we can have it right. So imagine you're doing macro beauty shots. You can have 2 lights, great catch lights going on in somebody's eyeballs here. The light's this close up. You're just shooting like makeup of an eyeball or something like that, or you know, just somebody's face like that. That is so cool, having this handheld, battery powered. And also, great thing is about this stuff is that it's LED light, so it uses bugger all, but it uses very little power. So these 8 AA batteries are lasting for ages. They're also not producing any heat. Well, that's part of the way that it saves lots of energy. So these here, aren't making the studio boiling hot or making your model hot and sweaty. You can have these right here touching you for as long as you want. It's not going to burn your model. It's also going to mean that they're not going to get sweaty, you're not going to have constant re-application of makeup. And in the end, what that means is you're not going to be using half, or not even a third, a quarter, a tenth the amount of electricity. So your electricity bills are going to be cut a lot if you're doing studio video photography or close-up macro lighting or something like that. So it's this close, it's bright as anything. My face is probably blown out, but imagine that, the right settings on a macro shot of somebody's eye, a beautiful person's eye. Fantastic. Another great thing is that although I showed you that we could put the little lights into the power supply of the big ones, you can also put the little power supply, your 8 AA batteries, into one of the full-size lights. So if I bring this over here, and these have now been on for a good 2 hours now, and yet not in any way hot whatsoever. I'll just unplug that, spin it off. Okay, so that's the LitePad off. It's so light, it's not hot, and let's say you're out on location and you're needing a continuous light flow, you can stick the little 8 AA batteries into your pocket, and now I've got a portable, continuous, where's the battery hole? Continuous light power supply in, and bingo! You've now got handheld, portable, large, soft lighting for you. And you can even stick the dimmer switch on it as well. That's all with 8 AA batteries. You ain't going to be able to do this with your full big power 2K lights, because they'll be burning hot, heavy as hell, and you know, just not very good and just like making your models sweaty. But here I can walk around, it's light as anything. Oh, it's just so good and easy, and we can put it straight back up onto the light stand by just slipping it down on the quick release plate and screwing it on, letting it click in like that, and that's you got your light sorted and the power supply in there. Bingo! Well done, Rosco. Awesome stuff. Shooter's kit, because it's pretty awesome stuff, high-end stuff, and just there's so many good things about it. You get 3 lights, you get 3 stands, you get dimmer switches, you get the power packs, you get the miniature lights as well. So with the two lights around somebody's face, you can get a really cool, dramatic lighting going on. From the sides, from the front, from cross lighting, all the way there. And if we go for a macro eyeball face shot, let's see what this looks like.
Cool. Sweet. Let's take.
Using one of the Rosco smaller lights, handheld, you can get some really cool effects if you're doing video. Here I'm just holding the light above my head, and I can do almost like I'm being scanned by like a sci-fi film. Just bring it right out. And this will be really cool for like scary, like horror films like that, but also looking at how the eyeball changes its aperture. Well, it doesn't change its aperture, but it changes how bright it is. So look at this one, and then I'll go, let's see if this one changes. So the Rosco LitePad system,